All right, everyone. So we are live and another week, another chat. So, Geo Man,
Yo, 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 motherfucker!
take the mic, okay?
Take the mic. Yeah, so another week. We're cracking on. We're getting on to some business. Got a lot of things to discuss today. You know, we've got a few things going on. And Alex has just come back from the Philippines from doing his RaddTitan business away. Jet setting lifestyle, bitch. So, yeah, that was happy days. And I've had a while he's been gone, I've been buying loads of shit.
Well, you've been missing me, and it's been making you you spend. You know,
I've been needing some retail therapy, man. It's like, you know, when your husband goes away for business and you just go out and spend all the fucking money. The only sad point is that it's my own money, it ain't yours. If I had your bidding card, you'd be broke by now, bro.
Well, talking about that, I just quit my job, so that's another story.
Yay, RaddTitan full time, man, full time.
Yeah,
I think when I told Jenny the news that I think in her head she was like, "Man, they're going to be seeing a lot more of each other, motherfucker."
Well, that was the thing. Is my girlfriend, when I told her, I said, "Oh, you know, yeah, it's not going well. I'm really annoyed. I don't like this. I don't like that, and it's getting me quite down. And you know, I'm gonna quit." And the first thing she said, it wasn't about you know what you can do with money, what you can do about this, what you can do about that. She just said, "Well, you and George better not just sit around doing this shit all day, and you better actually fucking go and find another job."
Yeah, I think I saw Jenny get a little bit like, you know, like that James's new Batgirl statue, you know, the unmasked portrait. Her eyes went a little bit like crazy bitch eyes like that. looked a little bit. I was just a bit like, yeah, don't worry. Yeah, we'll you know, I won't be around here every day. He won't be around here every day. It's all right.
Oh yeah, I said to
It'll be every other day, bitch.
Yeah. Well, you know, I said to Colson, I said, well, as soon as the channel starts paying, you know, then we could do more of it. But
what do you mean? Is it not paying? Are you not fucking hell?
Apart from all the free shit I keep taking, but you know,
Oh fucking hell! It's not paying. My God, what have I been wasting my time for?
All the free holidays,
thousands of hours.
Yeah, well, you know, I'll give you your cut one day.
No, when you do, I'll buy myself a new DC fucking t-shirt. That's about what I'm gonna get out of it.
Well, I just bought a new t-shirt. Actually, that was the only thing I've bought in the Philippines.
Dude, it's so strange, man. You're wearing Batman. I'm in DC, bro. That's crazy. See that? We're connected.
It's like we finish each other's sentences.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. So just trying to think really. Oh fuck, I didn't save them, did I? I might have to do that while we're chatting, but I got a few. What? No, I didn't save the pictures for
buy me anything from the Philippines, you Hebrew bitch.
No, honestly I didn't. I went to go to because down the road from where the hotel is, which we will probably have to go to, is apparently the biggest mall, one of the biggest malls in America, like sorry, in the world. And they're meant to be
we're going.
So, but it's a 20-minute walk, and literally every time I went to go, it was just like, "Oh yeah, we'll come pick you up. Yeah, we'll go for food. We'll do this. We'll do that." And it just never happened in the end. Never happened at all.
I hope you paid for every lunch because I can't be listening to that shit anymore.
What's that?
I hope you paid for every fucking meal you ate out there.
Of course, I paid for everything I consumed.
That was about £3.50. You said well cheap out there.
It was quite cheap. I mean, the only things I really bought, I can't remember. I bought a t-shirt. The t-shirt cost like dollars, like $3.50 or something.
Shit.
Yeah. So I was going to like go and look for more t-shirts.
I bet.
And basically, they made it sound like we were going to go around a bit more, and then we went for food and whatever else. And I was like, I want to buy some t-shirts. I've eaten, you know how much fucking rice I've eaten, man. These guys just keep pumping me full of rice.
There's the dough, man. All that carb crashing, man. You're like little fucking, you know what I mean, ADHD kid. You'd be like fucking wandering all around the place.
Oh man, it was good though. I mean, it was really good. I mean, got to meet the legend Manny Pacquiao, which was crazy. I mean, went to a press event. And we're sitting on one of the VIP tables, doing a little bit of filming and doing a little bit of this and that. I need to put a video together, otherwise I'm going to get in trouble. So when there, had some food, and then Manny Pacquiao came out. So went up on stage, had a picture taken with him, and then it was like, wow, that was pretty cool. Just met Manny Pacquiao, and then the lady runs over and she started calling me Thomas. She's like, Thomas, do you want a one-on-one with Manny Pacquiao? I was like, sure. I have no clue
what a fight.
Yeah.
like a punch up. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, it was pretty cool, and you know, I honestly didn't know what to I didn't know what to ask him because it was so short notice, but you know, it was good. It was good in the end.
Are we on live at this minute? Because I just got a little thing to go across my feed saying that we're scheduled to go on in 3 minutes.
Well, what I think's happened is I think we're live now on YouTube. So the YouTube guys who are watching will get an extra 10 minutes. And then when the guys then start watching on Facebook, I don't know how to do it. It just schedules, and you can only do 10 minutes. So whoever's watching on YouTube, you're getting a little bit of behind the scenes access. So, and as I say, yeah. So I'm just looking for this Manny Pacquiao picture. I can't find it. I think
what was he like?
It was very, very soft spoken. Really, really, really like humble guy. Really nice. The poor guy. I mean, he was busy. Apparently, he was doing loads of like press stuff all day, and you could tell he was fucked. He was well tired. But again,
the news is that, man, if fucking Stanley's there in March, man.
Stanley's there in March. That's just huge. Again, if it's the same as the way the event was this time round, we will be able to get a one-on-one interview with Stanley if that's the way. If it's run the same way.
Amazing. Can't wait, bro. Can't wait.
So there's that.
Better take some covers.
Take some
covers.
Oh, covers. So yeah.
Something for him to fucking sign. At least one thing to sign. I mean, I remember I went to the London thing. I took my Bowen Designs Thanos base with me all fucking day.
yeah. I remember.
Get signed, but
no. Well, that's the thing is, I think he fell asleep, didn't he?
Something like that. Something happened. I remember I went in there for always all being smart, getting in there early. You take a ticket, it's like fucking Beetlejuice. That fucking number was like fucking well long. I was like, and I looked at it and I was like, it was on number like 34, and mine was like, I don't know, 600 and something. And like, I come back in the afternoon and it was like, yeah, he's on like 170, dude. It's like, you know, that's not happening today.
Yeah.
That was some depressing shit.
Well, I say the thing is that he fell asleep, and basically, you know, loads of people missed out on that one. I did actually say to the organisers of this event, I said, you know, he fell asleep when we were in London last time. He was gone. You know, I mean, around that time though, there was problems where I think he had some health issues.
Yeah, just tell them not to load him up with fucking rice. That ain't going to help him much at all. Just say, like, don't take him out for fucking rice every 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I think that's what happened. Is, you know, not the rice, but I mean, he was ill around that time, and then they actually said, you know, he weren't meant to travel anymore after that. So, and then they basically, you know, they managed to sort things out, and you know, he did, you know, start doing more traveling after that. I'm just wondering because I'm trying to sort some stuff out, multi, you know,
casket
all around on like every page, and as you know, I'm not very good at that kind of thing. I'm just wondering if guys can see us on Facebook as well as on YouTube. If you can let me know, and that way we can do that. So, okay, this is there. Oh, I just found it. Okay. Maybe we are. I don't know. Anyway, so other than that, George has been buying loads of stuff. And
yeah, my January's been crazy. It's funny because the end of the year came and it was like, you know, I'm going to take it easy. Like 2018 is going to be like quiet. You know, I've been very busy 2017, been buying loads of stuff, man. And then 2018 rolled along. And in the month of January, I bought 5 pieces. That's just fucking crazy. That's not taking it easy at all. So,
all right. So actually, I want to say now we are live now on Facebook as well as YouTube. We are live now on Facebook. So you guys on YouTube, you got your extra 20 minutes or whatever it was. So we are live. We have, I think it was 20 minutes free. So basically, yeah, we're live now on both of them. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not very good at multitasking. We need like a little producer or something to be doing this separately because I can't do it.
You do a great job, man. No drama. As long as people can hear me. Can you hear me? Hope you can. And then we're quids in.
Apparently, I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but Sinister Statues, that's... Shut up, Gary, you want a refund. You're on fucking YouTube. You got the extra time, you spaz. What was I going to say? So Sinister Statues. That's Dave, isn't it?
Dave Campbell, yeah.
He basically saying George is like Professor X right now, loading up on the X-Men. I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
Well, I think he's talking about the fact I picked up the Cyclops and the Gambit premium format over the last month. So, you know,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know because I mean, remember last time when they made comments about you being bald and you lost your shit.
Yeah, well, look.
That's why. That's when he grew his hair back. If you look over the older videos, George actually, he was totally shaven on his head, and then someone drew a caricature of us two. I look like the old man from what's that thing with Tim Allen? Do you know where Home Improvements?
You look like. I look like Kim Jong. What's his name? Kim Sam. What's his name?
No, you didn't. You look like the guy from fucking Pawn Stars. You know, the guy who always like, you know, goes, yeah, that's the most rarest comic. You know, normally that sells for $1 million. We'll give you $20 for it.
Yeah, that's it. I think I looked a little bit like the North Korean leader. I was like, shit, man, I look like that fucking dude without no hair.
No, you look more like what's his name from Goonies.
Sloth.
Yeah. Anyway, it wasn't a very flattering caricature.
Sloth loves junk.
That made Gio grow his hair out.
That's how I look, man. Brother needs to sort his shit out. I know that much.
That's really great. I just wanted to say one other thing as well. I got my tax bill for $2.99 the other day, and I think it was like £210. And I was just like, how the fuck can it be 200? Oh, sorry, go back £110. Sorry, how can it be £110 when George paid a lot less for Thanos?
54.
And then I messaged Sideshow about a few other things because I'm meant to be getting a replacement for my $2.99 because the back part broke.
Unexpectedly, through no fault of your own, it just
it must have been in shipping or something. I don't know, but I broke it on the live unboxing.
Did you pause the video and then cut it and then reopen it? Oh no, it's broken. Did you try that shit? That's a good game.
What is Sean Sanders one? Yeah.
Just pause, stop. Oh look, my thing's broken.
Yeah, no, I
disable all comments. Let nobody talk about this. Disable, stop. I just know.
I just messaged them and said, "Yeah, I'm a dickhead and I broke it. What can you do to help me out? help a brother out." And they were right. But they actually just said, "We're going to send you." They said we're going to send you a shipping note, and you're going to send the whole statue back, and then we'll send you a new one. And I was like, "I only need the webbing," and they'll go, "Oh yeah, we'll just send you a new one." And I'm like, "Yeah, but the whole statue is fine, other than this bit I broke." And they were like, "Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry, we'll send it." Basically, the statue got taken today, so I was asking them when I'm going to get the new one. When I spoke to the lady online, she said to me about Thanos and stuff, and I asked her about who will be shipping my Thanos, and she goes, "Oh, we haven't decided yet. It's kind of to do with who's collecting that time and whatever else." So I said to her, "Well, my friend basically he got it through DHL, and he paid £55, which is like exactly half what I paid for my $2.99, which costs a lot less. So I want DHL." And then she said, "Yeah, you can request whoever you want to send it. You can use DHL, FedEx, or UPS. I think the other one was." And I said,
it all depends on your country, doesn't it? But DHL is who I would definitely use. In the UK, I would use DHL 100%. You get your text message first, you pay it before anything even happens, and then you get it, which is much easier. Then this will send you a bill in 2 weeks, and it's fucking obscene. You're like sitting there looking at it like, what? How much? You got no idea.
Well, that was the thing. I've still got one from FedEx, which I haven't paid them yet, but there's one from FedEx where it was £102 for something, but the thing was listed as $40. and basically gone, well, the person didn't list the price of how much it was to ship, so we've calculated our shipping on how much that would cost, and we took the tax off that. And it's like, what? How the fuck?
Basically, in plain English, we made up the number and we want that much money from you. Do you know what's hilarious, though? Is that actually, I can hear an echo. Why can't I hear me?
Can you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing's changed.
Right. All of a sudden, I could hear me a bit. What's funny?
Maybe you got a bit loud and a bit excited.
Potentially. What's funny is that I found out.
You should be able to hear yourself now.
Wait. Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, you can hear me now.
Yeah. Oh.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway,
there you go.
I heard that I did some reading, and apparently you do not have. This is interesting. You do not have a legal agreement to pay any of that money to any of those companies. In fact, the shipper, the person who ships your item, they have the legal responsibility to pay your taxes. So if they don't pay it, then what usually happens is, let's say like I'm Sideshow, and I say I'm going to send something. Then what happens is that they send something, and then the person they pay your shipping company actually pay your taxes for you, and then they give it to you, and then they collect the money back. Yeah. So what I found out was that you don't have any legal responsibility to pay them. The actual person who ships the item has that responsibility. So if you just was to suddenly go, I'm not paying it, and stop, apparently nothing will happen. And I've done this with this TNT thing that they're trying to tax me like £1,900 for something, which is just ridiculous. And they still send me every month. They send me a bill. I'm just blanking them. No. You keep try, because I've got all the proof I need that I've already paid the right tax. But they had like a system failure, it all went to hell, and then they're like sending me stupid bills now for things I've already paid.
I got sent a TNT bill last week for 50-something pound. I have no clue what it is. I've got no clue what it's for. It doesn't say what it's for on there, so I'm like,
until you know exactly what the details are. Nobody should pay anything until you know exactly what it is and exactly the value of it and what you're asking for. There's no way. It's funny thing is I got one recently from DHL. I got another thing through after Thanos, which was you owe us 16 quid for something. So I called them up. I spoke to them. I said, "What is it?" They were like, "It's something sent by Mohammed Safik." So it's an XM piece that he sent me. So I was like, oh, okay then. So I went on there. Obviously, it must have slipped past me. And then when I went on the way bill, I typed in all the details to pay it. It was £1.35. So I was like, okay, and I paid it. So obviously there must have been an indifference or a shortcoming somewhere, or confusion. But honestly, they just make this shit up, these guys. They just make it up. It's absolutely a travesty. So don't pay shit until you know what you're paying for.
No, definitely. All right.
So back on track. This month, I did receive the Thanos.
Do you want the pictures then? Or?
No, I'm just telling you what I picked up. So in the month of January, I picked up the Thanos Maquette exclusive. I picked up Poison Ivy, Green with Envy, which I've been after for a long time, many years. And then I picked up Gambit, the original premium format. And then I picked up Silver Surfer in a trade. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I got Cyclops as well. I picked up the original premium format Cyclops. So I've got to give a big thank you to Jonathan Meddins. He come over here with a few boys. We all met up and did some deals and things, and it was great to catch up with him. Really, it was good to see him and us. James,
that right behind my back, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah. So James Green, he popped over, our artist, and Tony came as well, and a few other boys. Gary was here, so mad love for them boys there, and thanks very much to everyone that I did some business with. Very happy.
If I wasn't in the Philippines, I'd be quite jealous.
No, if you wasn't in the Philippines, you'd be here. If you wasn't rubbing shoulders with Manny Pacquiao, you'd have been here in my front room.
No, I don't know where I would prefer to have been, really, but.
But yeah, so that's that, and then you've got things shipping now. And I also picked up. I didn't include it because it's DC, but I also picked up the Flash from Lucifixion Studios as well. So we've got to do a review on that and take some really good pictures before we start talking about that. But that's also in, so I've got to find a home for that as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you will find a nice home for it. Du- 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 du. So yeah, I just worked out now how to get all the Facebook comments up now. So I've got a Facebook here, got the fucking YouTube there. Now I've got everyone commenting here, whatever else.
All right. Well, know you're
Uh,
multitasking. Just don't handle any statues and snap anything. All right.
well, yeah. But as I say,
Genuinely.
when we were looking at the actual beast statue by Salt and Pepper, really really nice piece. And one of the guys decides to move it, and the book fell off and broke. So yeah, and it wasn't me. And then also he's looking at the Alpha 3 Studios Captain America, and in his hand he's holding the Ultron head,
Yeah.
and he broke that as well. I was just like, I said to him, I was like, dude, if you come to my house, you are not touching fucking anything. And it's like, but also, I love that you're here because you make me look good.
Stay next to me. Because
Yeah,
if anything breaks,
yeah,
at least I've got an alibi. At least I can say, well, it's not me.
yeah, yeah. God damn it. So, but again, I mean, I don't, I don't know if I should name all the guys I met in the Philippines because I'm really bad and I'll probably miss one and then I'll be upset. I met Mackie Franco, who is one of the guys who's doing loads of custom pieces at the moment. So he's doing like a really good custom dark side at the moment.
Yeah.
There is there's a few other guys. So I met up with Jay Sear from Halima. I met up with Sean Andre from Salt and Pepper. Big shout out to Sid Shelton. He showed me around and took me places there. Big shout out to Timmy. I'm trying to, I'm going to forget some people now. Oh, no, damn it. Nelson.
You don't remember my fucking name half the time.
Luis.
Forgot about me when you were there.
I didn't know. I can remember you. Yeah, Luis. I'm really going to forget people, aren't I? And that's why I shouldn't have started naming people. Damn it. Yeah. But I mean, again, all super, super friendly guys, super cool guys. And really, really, really happy that I went out there. And again, they all made me feel like at home out there. So yeah.
Did you bring any free statues back?
No, I didn't. No.
What a fucking waste of time. For Christ's sake. I mean, you didn't get Beast for free and all these other statues that you showing. What the fuck, Al?
I had an air hockey game. And the air hockey game was for the Hulk on Throne. And then I lost.
You motherfucker, you serious?
Yeah,
you
I was winning.
Ice hockey game for Hulk on Throne and you lost it. You fucking shame me. You shame me. Get the fuck off. Step into my office. You motherfucker. I can't believe that.
I was winning, right? And the guy Jay goes, yeah, if you beat me, I'll give you a Hulk on Throne. And then I got like all excited and lost. I couldn't handle the pressure.
Motherfucking guy. The one time that you're with me and an offer, a deal like that of a lifetime comes your way and you stack it.
But the thing is, as well, is like the worst part about it is I had one of those tables in my house.
So you had enough practice and you still lost. But that's obviously that was his game plan, was to make you excitable and jittery, man.
He mind fucked me, man. He got me.
I do that shit to Joseph, my nephew, all the time.
Yeah.
Like when we're doing anything that's competitive, I say, "You get this right, I'll give you any statue in my room." And then he fucking stacks it all the time. He just ends up becoming a dribbling mess and never gets anything right. But that shouldn't work with a grown ass man. So I'm disappointed, man. Fuck me.
Well, I can't handle it. I give up and I.
What was the score?
It was only 1 point in it. It was only 1 point. So,
I bet you fucking were devastated. You were like quiet all night. I would have been crying in my soup, man. I'd been crying in my rice.
Well, the other side of it is, I mean, like I let him win because I couldn't take it off him.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Also, do you know how fucking big that box is? It would cost me about fucking $500 to get back on the plane.
Worth every penny. I would have taken that shit up. I won this shit on fucking on air hockey. I mean, fuck, what a day.
Deep down, the Jew in me was thinking how much I had to pay to get it back.
You threw the game.
I threw the game thinking, oh yeah, man, this is gonna do it.
Price.
What else was there? I'm trying to remember really. I thought a Halima. They're not being made anymore, so I had to get off another collector. And I bought one of the Halima Lady Mistress Death Women thing for to go with Thanos. So I was going to collect it, and the guy didn't show up, so I had to. I got to get it back in March. So that'd be cool. So yeah.
She's proper quarter scale, isn't she? I remember they did one. It's similar to Bowen, but it's quarter scale.
I did one tour while I was there. I did one collector's tour. I saw about three collections, but then my camera wasn't really playing ball. And, so I saw her in person. I saw the one. Do you know when I showed you the pictures and it had all the flames on it?
Yeah.
I saw that one.
Was it nice?
Yeah. It was nice. I like it.
Cool.
I think it would go well with. I think it would go well with Thanos.
Let me tell you something, dude. Let me tell you. I mean, you've seen it, but man, it's fucking massive. Yeah. So much bigger than that, because I didn't see any of the prototypes like you did, but shit, it's so big.
Yeah.
Like it was a big shock.
The thing is the funny thing about that is I mean, I remember it being like, yeah, it's big, but I don't remember it being like stupidly big. And when I see it in pictures next to things now, I'm like, I don't remember it being that big.
It's as big as Akuma 1/3 scale sitting down. If he stands up, he's going to be very close to that size. Very close indeed. That's how big it is. And that's big. I mean, I know Akuma's only about 5'8", because they're quite small in Street Fighter. Like Ryu and Ken, he's about the same height as them two, and they're not big. But that's not the point. He's only meant to be in certain comics. I mean, obviously he's got the gauntlet, so he can be bigger and shit like that and mess with his size. But I mean, realistically, he's only meant to be like a shade under 7 feet, to be honest. And that ain't 7 feet. Trust me when I tell you, that is man is talking. He is 9 feet at least. He is a 9-foot dude.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it is like, in the older ones, he's like tiny and he's in a helicopter, and then, he gets arrested by two little beat cops,
little bobbies,
and basically, then in the newer ones, he's with Hulk, and he's like bigger than Hulk.
Yes, this is true. So this is true. I mean, I did post this thing. That the size thing is completely debatable on who draws him. But if you live and die by Marvel Wiki, and if that's your statement, if you're going to live and die by that, what height it is, then he ain't that tall. Trust me, he is. That's my man talking 8.5 to 9.5 feet tall any day of the week.
Yeah.
So, but
I've got no clue where he's going as well. I mean, loads of people are saying on the comments that they don't know where he's going. I don't know where he's going. I've got 2099 coming back because I had one and whatever. I don't know where he's going. And then also I just paid for Winter Soldier, and I don't know where he's, but he's quite easy.
I like that Winter Soldier as well.
He's nice to squeeze.
Needs to be done on that though.
I think there will be a custom head.
Custom head needs to be done. That's the one thing. Like when we were there and we spoke to XM, we said you've got to do another head. The head. There's nothing wrong with a portrait. The portrait's great, but and you need a second. Comic accurate sort of different.
Well, I think also there was meant to be something that didn't get released. XM were trying to make it so that there was going to be a Captain America shield that goes over like as a backpack kind of thing on him, and Marvel, Disney or Marvel, whoever, they didn't approve it.
I want a head like that though, with the thing across it. The thing across the face. That's like the whole thing, like the armor. That's what I want. Instead of the like Batman, like the Robin thing on his eyes, I want one with his whole face covered, the bottom half of his face covered, like battle ready, like in the movie.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's what I want. Really if I was there, I'd be like, that's the shit I want. Never mind the fucking shield. I want the shield. That's the head I want.
Yeah. All right. So, do you want to start doing some pictures?
I'm ready, homie. Let's go. Oh, I have to also say, before we start, I have to say a massive thank you. Also, I think it was last week or the week before. We won a handful of awards. You know, and I just want to, I just want to personally say, on behalf,
I didn't know we won anything. I didn't know this.
On behalf of Alex and myself, that we just want to say a massive thank you, really, to the people who voted for us, that took the time out of their busy schedule and lives to do that. You know, at the end of the day, this is, you know, a hobby, and, you know, the time that we put into it is our personal time. And it's the same for you when you're watching videos and you're commenting and all of that's your own time. And my granddad used to say to me, I had a sort of, my granddad was a Greek, is a Cypriot, and he was a very philosophical man. He hated me, but he did used to fill me with good advice. And he told me once that the most valuable thing any person can give you in this world is their time. It's the one thing you never get back. So thank you, all of you, peers alike as well, because we did win the main award, and we want to just thank you. Like, you know, it's great to get an award that's voted for by the public that watch, but also it's very touching to also win one that's voted for by your peers, people that we respect in the industry, and you know, that means a lot to us both. So thank you very much for that. Just before we start getting into the pictures and going off subject and probably me ranting and losing my shit about something, thank you very much. You know, we're really, really grateful and thankful for every person that backs us and supports us wherever you may be. So mad love, man.
Yeah. Again, well, how do I follow up that? So yeah, I mean, yeah, thank you very much. I mean, we won. We won 4. I think we won the best smaller scale video, the best larger scale video review.
Yeah.
So we won it for Wolverine versus Hulk. We won it for, was it Venom?
Yeah.
I think it was. Was it Venom? So Wolverine versus Hulk, and then we won one for Venom, and then we won the main award, and then we won the best channel as well. So yeah, they were the main ones that, you know, they were like the sort of best actor.
Dude, we'd have won the best Facebook group. That's a clean fucking sweep, bitch. That's like fucking what's that shit film that everybody likes at the Oscars? That everyone, that's Shawshank Redemption shit. That is.
Oh. We're going to say Shape of Water, because that's the one that's got them all now, isn't it?
Shape of Water.
Yeah, that's the one that's got like 13 this year.
I don't know.
Okay, it's okay. So yeah, I mean, huge thank you to everyone. And again, I mean, as George was saying, I mean, to take the time to vote and everything else. And I mean, even for the guys, you know, the guys over in CV to take all that time to put everything together. I mean, I do a lot of these stuff behind the scenes for the awards that we do, and that's just me and George trying to vote, and that takes me fucking ages to do that. So you know, to have to collate all this, I mean, yeah, it's a huge thing, and big thank you. And you know, I know that, well, I don't want to go into a lot of negativity around it, but you know, basically, it's the first time it's been done by the team of CV, and you know, there's always going to be negativity for people who don't win it. Are always going to be a bit jealous and whatever else, and about you know, why didn't this person win or that person? But you know, they did it by public vote, which was something they announced way before they put it all out. So you know, it was always quite transparent in that way. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say, really.
I'm glad they put up the vote, who won and how much, because motherfuckers on RaddTitan, man, 62 votes. You lot are fucking fired. You better up your fucking game for that award shit.
Well, the other thing I liked about that was the personality one. Is I beat you by about 50. So I just wanted to. Yeah, I did.
But then again, I mean, personality, motherfucker, you crazy.
But then again, I mean, like,
Magnolia, motherfucker, you ain't beating me on personality. You crazy.
It's eggshell. The thing is, I mean, like, okay, I would have thought
50 votes. That's awesome.
You got about 150. I got about 200. But then again, the thing about that is that one was a bit of bullshit anyway, because someone beat us both. So. Yeah.
That's why RaddTitan's a unit. So did we? If you're 200 plus my 150, did that beat the winner of the last one?
Oh yeah.
Then we won. Then we won. That's
we should have won 5.
Send that motherfucker in the post, bitch. Send that shit in the post.
One more thing, sorry, before we go on to the pictures as well. I just want to shout out to the boys over at Sif Happens, because I was watching one Sunday afternoon before I went, and I entered a competition, and I actually won it. So, you know, I won the Cobra Kia.
That's me and you.
Star Wars, yeah. It's me and you.
I guess I'm the little fat one, am I?
Yeah. Well, someone
overly camp gold one, eh?
Someone actually did make that comment to us before, and
I do believe,
you didn't handle it very well. I don't think. I think it was when we were doing the review. I think it might have been like Riali or someone.
That's about right for Riali.
But big thank you to the guys at Sif Happens. It was a competition. It was what was the question?
I've actually got an unboxing to watch later. I think the old boys, Gunderson and Jones, Darth Castle, they did an unboxing on our channel today. Or yesterday. I still haven't seen.
It was late. It was late yesterday.
I missed it because it was really late, wasn't it? It was like early AM that they were doing it, because I got a notice saying we're going to do it in like 3 hours, and that was like a fucking midnight. I was like, shit. But I can't. What was it that they unboxed?
Oh, it was the Resin Works Punisher.
That was it. Yeah, I need to watch that. I'm going to go and watch that.
So, so big shout out to Sif Happens for that. I mean, so that's there. That arrived safe the other day. Thanks for that. Because I know as well, I mean, we've done a few giveaways in the past, and it's such a fucking nightmare. It's such a big. I mean, we did one for the 100th show, and we gave away a hell of a lot of stuff. But to organise it and send it all out and whatever else, it was just a pain in the arse in the end. And we might do another one, because we got our in I think it's April time is our 5-year anniversary of RaddTitan.
5 years, bitch. 5
so
years.
we may try and do something in April. We may look into that, but I don't know yet. We'll look and see what we can do. Okay, let's go on to the pictures now. We are dragging this out as long as we can,
Procrastinating.
Yeah. So if I go here, and then I go there, and then I go up here, up there, and then I go there. You got it?
Yeah, that's my sexy bitch.
All right. So basically, present to everyone. Okay, so I don't know what's going to happen with these pictures now, but so basically, I'm hoping that doesn't just go there and cut everything off like I can see it on my screen. Can you see like the whole of him?
I can see the whole of him. Yeah, I know, because I took that photo. And
no, I think when it comes through, I think when it comes through on Facebook, it cuts off the top.
I don't know,
and
I can only see what I can see, and I can see all of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I picked this up. This was one of my January purchases. I'm very pleased with it. I got it in. It's funny because I remember the first time I ever saw this is I went to Mike Wells's house and with Alex, and we went to see primarily the Magneto on Throne. And at the time, Magneto on Throne was being touted as the best piece ever made. Doom is dethroned, blah, 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 hype. And actually, me and Alex both agreed when we walked out of there, we said we were more impressed with the Gambit. I think
it wasn't more impressed, it was more surprised. It was.
I think the best way to say it is that Gambit was sort of flying under the radar, not selling for crazy money at the time, and it really did surprise us how nice it was. And I think when somebody tells you, if you're going to go watch a film and somebody says to you, dude, it's the best film of this year, or it's the best film I've ever seen, you're going to love this film, you're already fucked, because your expectation will always outdo the reality. And that's just, that's just how it will be. And it was the same with the Magneto. It was a really nice piece, but it was the best this and the best that and the best I've ever seen. And it was just the hype killed the piece.
Yeah.
I own the piece. It's a very nice piece, but I think when you label and market something in that way, you can only go down. You can't surpass your expectations. It's always going to be worse than you think. So Gambit was a piece I've always really wanted. From some of the original pieces that are touted around, like Doctor Doom and the Gambit and the old OG Venom Maquette and certain other pieces, that very, very few of them I actually think are exceptional. But I'm a big fan of this. I hate the fucking X base, but other than that, I really like the figure.
Well, that's the thing. You actually did like a scoring of it. you know, that would lose it some points as the X
Massive,
base.
huge point loss there. Because I mean, for me, if you're going to score that out of 10, oh, it's got to be. What would you give that? It's got to be like a fucking 3 or some shit in it.
Well, the base
3 or 4 max.
Christ, I wouldn't even like to think about it, but it's pretty.
The fact it's painted and it's an X, that's 2 points. The fact it can stand on it, that's 3. So really, we're pushing it at 3 points. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Other than that, I mean, the good thing is though as well, you know, I'm really happy. It was a really smooth transaction. So yeah, pleased.
All right, so that's that one, and nope. All right, so then that's just in case George forgot that he got his. All
right, so I guess
I know how big that cabinet is. Is he right the way back?
Yeah. The skull the skull is just a millimeter from touching the glass, and that is 18 internal measurements of that cube is 18, and I would say there is around about no more than 1.5 to 2 inches of space between that and where it ends. So that piece is at least 16 and a half inches in depth. So all of this 13 and 14 inch shit on Sideshow is bullshit, because that it isn't.
Oh yeah,
I can't turn it. I wanted to angle it so he was like sort of the finger was more at me.
Yeah.
But it can't be done. I tried, and I was like, I'll put that, you know, his right hand, I'll put that right in the corner, because corner wise I had about 5 inches from each corner, but his arm was all the way out of the glass. You know, it was like, yeah, this isn't going to work. So that's how he goes. I was fortunate actually with this piece to get this in, because at the time I was one of the first few, like handful, maybe the first 5 or 10 people to get it. And at the time everybody's was coming okay, and then it's gone to fucking hell. I don't know what has happened, but and it's funny actually. I need to bring this up because I did put a post up on our group earlier, and I said, you know, to tell me where your piece originally shipped from, yes, and if it arrived in either keepable position, you know, so basically if it was in a good enough condition that you would keep the piece, or whether you need a replacement for it. And the numbers, right, are 7 people got it shipped originally from the USA and they need replacements, right? Yeah. 27 other people had it shipped from the USA and they're keeping it. And in China, from Chinese origin, from the Chinese factory that it originated from, instead of the USA one, it is at the moment 2 people are keeping it and 7 people are returning it from damages. So already there's 9 people that have got it out of Hong Kong, and only 2 are keeping it out of 9.
So where'd you get these numbers from? What?
Basically, I put on the group, right? So I put on the RaddTitan group that any person that owns, and I just want the people that own the piece. I don't want friends of friends and all this shit that's going on. I said, tell me, check your tracking. I want to know if you got a Thanos and where did its shipping origin start, and are you keeping it or are you returning it? Yes. Yeah. Now, at the moment, like I told you, when I did this post, which was about 6 or 7 hours ago, 27 are keeping from the US, and 7 are needing urgent replacements due to damages or flaws that they're not happy to keep it, right? So that's that's 30. What's that? 35. What's that? 35.
Yeah.
27 and 7. Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's about 33 people that have got it, and out of 33, 27 are happy. Out of China, out of Hong Kong so far, according to what I've got on the group, you know, 9 people have received it from Hong Kong, and 7 people need a replacement.
Okay.
So the numbers out of China at the moment are much worse than that of the US at this point in time. So, and they're talking about, you know, every person's put their comments on there. I mean, it's not that 27 are mint, it's that 27 have the odd bit here or there, but it's not terrible. The other ones are going, my body snapped in half, the leg snapped in half, the gauntlet like doesn't light up, the head's scuffed to shit, you know, all that sort of business. So But at the moment, that's the ratio. And by tomorrow, there'll be a lot more numbers on there as well as more people see the post. But at the moment, it's looking like the ones that came out of China are the ones that are getting their average is fucking terrible. A 7 out of 9 is very bad. 7 out of 35, 7 out of 33 isn't good. But,
no.
But at the end of the day, you know, that's what I'm getting from the numbers so far. I mean, some people, it's a combined amount of damage that is the problem. You know, people getting like.
Well, I think the other issue. I think the other issue is then that like, you know, one person will get damage and post it somewhere, but then 10 people will post their damage. You know, because I've seen that image of the person where the Thanos leg is broken off.
Yes,
I've seen like 6 people post that same picture.
Oh, I know that. You're 100% right, but that's why you go through that's why you try and do the numbers. You know, you try and do the averages as best you can. And somebody else tried it. They basically put on there like a week ago, basically saying, you know, if you've got it, like post a picture, good or bad, you know, but your piece, nobody else's, just your own. And it's the same. And I think what's happening is as well is it's a lot of little things, like you know. Some people are having really bad luck, like broken foot and broken in half and all that sort of shit. But some people, it's like a scuff on the boots, a scuff on the gold on his chest plate. Gauntlet doesn't light up. Scratches on the helmet. Like it's a lot of little. I mean, you know, Redder's one. Redder's just got his in, and it's loads of little things that are wrong with it. It's really pissed it. I mean, he is fucking seething, bro. I mean, seething he is. And to be honest with you. You know, I can't blame people. You know, this is you know, somebody put up a post recently saying, you know, that the Thanos Maquette is like divided people, because the people that have got it in and it's mint are basically like raving, like happy about it, crazy, you know, how good it is, and the ones who have got it damaged have gone fucking mental. And I can understand that, man. You're talking $1,200, and personally, I don't think it was shipped particularly well. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't think. I don't think it was shipped. You know, I hate to do this. You know, I have equal amount of like Sideshow to XM piece. I hate to do it, but you know, when I receive an XM piece, it's like it's wrapped in a nice spacious bag, all the tissue paper. The piece is completely wrapped like it was vacuum packed. Everything is sealed up so that nothing scratches, nothing touches. It's like. People always talk about the unboxing experience with XM and they say this, that, and the other. But it honestly is true. Like as you really feel like the piece has been better cared for. When I took this out of the box, it didn't even have any tissue paper around it or anything. I mean, where was the fucking you know what they did with the like Prime One are doing, you know, with the velvety stuff or something. You know, where was that?
Yeah.
Where was the non-stick stuff? Because what you get is you've got that coarse polystyrene, right? It grips everything. You know what polystyrene's like when you touch it. It grabs on it.
To call it styrofoam.
Yeah, all right, styrofoam, right? But you're talking about a piece as well where it's so heavily textured, especially on the body, that it grips any. I mean, it's like a pommy stone. This fucking piece. You could get rid of the skin on your feet with it. You know what I mean? Your dead skin. That's how rough it is to touch, and that's what's happened with a lot of people that have these nicks here or there, especially on the body. That's happening because it's rubbing on the polystyrene in shipping. It's just and there's no tissue paper to break it up, so it's more slippy, so it slips more. It's just that plastic, and that's not enough.
No,
it's a £1,200 price point, a $1,200 price point, and I'm sorry, but I really think their shipping needs an overhaul. Their packaging needs a huge overhaul, man, big time.
Of course,
it still needs it. I mean, and I completely understand there are people out there that have fucking lost it and gone, you know what, I'm done, I'm fucking finished, and I haven't got an argument to turn around and say, no, you know, you shouldn't, you know, stick with it and do this and do that, especially when Sideshow are coming back and telling people that. You know, they're on a waiting list for returns. And will you be happy with $100? No, you ain't gonna be fucking happy with $100. That's not even 10% of the bill.
Yeah.
You know, that's you know, no one's gonna be happy with that, dude. People are gonna go fucking crazy, and you're gonna get that coming. You've got that coming. It's a hard one, man, because I was lucky. I had a couple of little things on mine, but but nothing that was for me was a deal breaker. And I've seen a lot of the damages that I say, yeah, it is, send it back or and I would have done the same. I was fairly lucky. Didn't come unscathed, but I was fairly lucky with it. And obviously, I think it's a stunning piece. It really is one of the best pieces to come out of Sideshow for a fucking long time.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, I mean, mine comes in next week, and you know, I'm a bit fucking hell. What's it going to be like? But you know, worst case scenario. I mean, with Sideshow, I mean, it's not like some other companies out there where if you have issues, you're kind of screwed. I mean, with Sideshow, if you do have issues, I mean, worst case scenario is I can say to them, you know, fuck this shit, I want my money back, and they'll give me my money back, you know.
Yeah, I understand that, right? I get what you're talking about, but put yourself in this position, right? Now you've got a broken piece, yeah? You love the character, you want the and Sideshow are now telling you they'll give you £100 or you can return it. What the fuck do you do then? What do you do then?
Yeah.
You've paid
for no, I mean, the thing about it as well is, I agree with the thing that, you know, this is the kind of this piece has made the kind of price point shoot up a lot. I mean, the price of this is huge compared to other pieces. This, you know, $1,200 when this came out, people were like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" People still bought it. You know, I bought one. Everyone, you know, people still bought them, but still, it's a lot of money for for like an initial price of one of these, a piece like this.
Yes,
and you know, I think Sideshow have tried to pull out a lot of stops with making it look like the production piece, but again, I think that Sideshow, as you said, I do think Sideshow need to overhaul what they do with their shipping, what they do with their boxes. I think if they actually had a proper box, you know, some of these scuffs and things wouldn't have happened.
Yes,
in production, as you're saying.
Yes,
so, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a funny thing. I mean, you know, I had an issue underneath the you know, on where his right arm is, underneath where his torso is, there was a white spot, yeah, like a millimeter, right, or whatever it was, very small, but like a pinprick white spot underneath the skin, like basically where the suit had rubbed on the polystyrene and one of it basically come off, the paint had come off it, yeah, and it's just so obvious that something like that, and a lot of these QC problems that people are having is due to the shipping. It's all from it rubbing and touching and not being packed, I don't think, well enough. Yeah. You know, there are some QC issues that have happened in factory. I've seen some paint blemishes on a few other ones and a few bits here and there, but they're really much more minor than the scuffs and scratches and broken legs and broken torsos that you're seeing. That is something that's been put in the box and it's been chucked here or there and it's not survived it. And that's what it is. Yeah. And that's a failing. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really give a fuck. Blame DHL and FedEx all you want to, but the truth of the matter is that they do stringent tests on these things, and that should not happen. And in fairness,
well, the thing is as well is, I mean, you know, the company that makes the statue, you know, they should be aware that the company they use to ship it, they're not going to like, walk it around. They're not going to treat it like it's an egg. They're going to throw that. They're going to throw that shit all over the fucking place. Yeah. So you need to make sure your packaging is going to be able to protect your product.
You're going to absorb it.
And you know, as we said before, you know, out of all the XM pieces I received last year, I received 10 last year. Not one of them had an issue at all. Some of them have were resold to me. So I think about 4 of them were resold, where someone had put them in the box, not from the factory or wherever. And there's no issue at all with any of them I've had so far.
I'm 12-0 last year. I've got 12 XM pieces, 0 damages, 0 scuffs, 0 problems, 0 fitting issues, nothing. I've got 0, nothing. So that's all I can go on. With this Thanos, with me, you know, people who watch the video, and thank you for watching and stuff like that, the unboxing thing that I did with Jenny, with my wife, who did a much better camera job than you, by the way. You're fucking well obsolete, bro. But
hold on 1 second. Let me just bring my microphone a bit closer. Fuck you.
But There were little things. Do you know what I mean? The feet. I mean, obviously, most of it is my stupidity, not actually the. I mean, the battery thing I did wrong because in England over here, if you have a spring, it means the bottom of the battery goes in the spring. But over there, it's very literal, so it's plus and minus. So it doesn't matter which way the spring is, which my wife was actually telling me, but I was ignoring. I was shushing her like I do. I was like, "Shut up and just let me get on. I don't really care." But the light up works fine, and the feet were like hovering a bit, but I adjusted the arms because obviously I must have moved it off key when I put the arms in because you've got to lift the body to stick the armrests in. When I did that, I must have obviously raised it slightly up more than it should have been. So that's down there and fine. But, all in all, I think I got a good, 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10 piece in regards to what issues or any issues I had with it. Really, I didn't have much. Maybe actually a 9, if I'm being honest. Some people have, really had a hard deal with it. And it's tough to defend, bro. It really is. I mean, for me, Sideshow delivered their promise to me. They promised me, this piece, and I got that promise. But a lot of people didn't. A lot of people, they failed that promise, and that's something that they're going to have to look at how to make the numbers better. You know what's even funnier is I typed in XM like broken statues or broken pieces or whatever all onto Google, and man, I can only find literally probably about 3 or 4 images.
Yeah.
If I can find 3 or 4 images with one piece with Sideshow, any piece I want, I can find probably at least 3 to 5 images of breakages. I can't do it with a whole fucking thing with XM. So I think that says a lot. And I think they really, and I'm not talking about this to butter up XM because I couldn't give a fuck. It's more about I want Sideshow to really think about how they're going to ship their items, because when you're charging this much money, I could have bought 2 XM pieces with this money.
Yeah.
They need to think about this because, honest to God, that I don't think it's as much of a home run as it could have been if the shipping was right. I mean, I really think they need to look at it seriously because I think they're going to lose some business because of this piece, and I think that's sad because it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, can we move on from that one now?
Yeah. People wanted us to bring up the Thanos situation, so it's a bit of a hard one.
Halfway through, I actually got up and went and got like filled up a jug of water and like got myself some water and poured it out and had a fucking sandwich. Halfway through, I poured out the water near the microphone, and someone asked me if I was going for a piss. All right. Anyway, oh yeah, it's still your stuff. Okay, so.
I got this recently in Poison Ivy, great piece, bought it from a guy in Ireland. It's funny because a dude messaged me on Facebook and that's my piece. I sold it to a guy in Ireland. I don't know how you've got it. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I bought it from a guy in Ireland. So cheers. Nice piece, happy, yeah. Go to my vein.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that it? Wow, fuck me. I thought you were going to go on about that for fucking ages.
No.
There you go. Join him.
Yeah, sexy. Cyclops come, love it. Jim Lee, like the art, bigger than you think as well, actually. This piece is deceptive. Really happy with that as well. Really, really pleased with that. Was going to wait for the XM one, but I'm concerned about just the size of it, to be honest. So I wanted something for a particular size I had, and that's perfect.
Okay. I was expecting these to go on a bit longer. Wow. There you go. I think you've already spoken about these ones previously anyway, but...
Yeah. Picked him up. Great job.
Ooh, I like
it. Mad love to my boy Tony Main. Nice smooth transaction. Really good guy to deal with. Yeah.
Cool. And then there's the Lucifixion Flash.
Yeah, from Greg and
actually that picture's missing the stop sign.
It is missing, yeah, but we're going to get some real good pictures of this one as a stop sign, like leaning slightly towards it. Check.
Oh, there you go. That's someone else's picture.
Yeah, everything in there looks great. It come and it's all mint and fine. So we're getting together and doing a review of this, and then finding a home for it. So that's great.
Wow. I actually set it up anyway, but I didn't tell you I set it up. But it took me quite a while to figure out. There's, I think it's somewhere around. I don't know. Can you see my mouse thing moving?
No.
Okay, don't worry then. I was going to say if you can see my mouse moving, that somewhere around there, there's like a rock just behind his foot.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
It took me fucking ages to figure out where that went.
Nice of you to unbox my shit and check it. before I get there.
I was making sure it was safe.
Good boat. Yeah.
This is me in Philippines, just to add that in there. Oh, Francis, fucking hell, I knew I forgot someone. Francis, I'm sorry, buddy, really sorry. Big shout out to Francis. He was helping me out a lot.
Funny, because I've just done a deal on this piece as well for my mate Marcus Chow. So I've just done a deal to pick this up hopefully in September. What a top guy, man. He's like, yeah, man, whenever you want. I'll hopefully get over there in September. If not, I'll just get it shipped. But I've done a deal for this Sabretooth after Alex said it was a really nice piece. So
actually, it was one of those pieces where I've seen this in so many pictures. I've seen it on YouTube. I'm sorry, eBay sell quite a lot, and it's a custom piece by Mad X. And something about it I've just never really been sold on. I saw the prototype when I went to Andre's house, and I picked it up, and literally that's my reaction to it. So yeah. So that's me like going, oh, fuck me.
Batgirl, crazy eyes.
Yeah, that was me like, geez, this is actually really nice. And I didn't know that, I think that's Timmy taking the pictures of me while I'm fucking around. So yeah, that's that. I mean, I didn't see the base, but from the pictures, I don't like the base. But then again, it's all down to who's painted it, because I think this only came as a kit, but I might be wrong. I did see the Wolverine that goes with this. I don't like the Wolverine.
Yeah,
I think the Sabretooth, the body and the head. Are there switch out heads or just one head?
Yeah, there's two heads, yeah.
The head I saw, I don't know which one. I don't know if you can even see it.
Mouth open or closed? That's what you remember. Yeah, there's one with the mouth closed.
Right. Yeah, and then in the background you can see
out of the bottom of his jaw.
Yeah. I really liked it. It really took me by surprise. It was one of those moments where I was like, shit. You know, we're gonna have to eat some humble pie again when we look up this. So in the background there is a Michael Turner Superman, and then there's another Flash by
Superman. It's the Flash. Yeah, looks nice.
And then this is me with the Beast.
Do you know what? I really love the body position, the body composition of this piece. I really think they nailed that body. Really love that, the thick quads and the overly endomorphic shape, like almost gymnastic borderline. You know, like someone who would do like the bars. Love that. I think that's so good the way that looks.
It is really nice. I mean,
that light up the base.
Yeah.
That's
the base is based on, basically there's a game, I think it's a mobile game called Marvel Legends, and it's the Danger Room from Marvel Legends. The funny thing about it is a lot of people are like, I don't understand the head I've got in my hand. People are like, I don't understand it. That does not go with that at all. But the thing is
you've just read something he didn't agree with.
Maybe, but the thing about that is there is actually another hand which doesn't hold the book. I don't know if he's wearing his. Oh, he has got the glasses on there. You can't really see him, but there are a pair of glasses. And also, there is an option where the peg in his hand that goes into the base is actually attached by like a bolt, a nut and bolt.
Yeah.
So what you can actually do with this is you could actually fit this in the other way around. It's like 180.
Yes.
And you can actually have him hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, wicked.
Or hanging from a shelf. And then you would have this kind of screaming face, like the roaring face.
Yeah, that's wicked. It's a wicked idea.
I don't think that's been announced yet. But
that's a wicked idea. I don't really give a shit about all that, because I actually really like it with the base and the reading the book thing, because that's the piece that I actually like, is the looks like he could tear you in half, but is an intellectual, which I think that captures that really well. I just think they really nailed that, from like, especially like the 90s cartoon, like with my Cyclops. So why I picked the Cyclops I picked is because it's based on that style that I like, is nostalgic to me. So this piece is perfect for that. Perfect.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, really nice.
I'll be fucking taking this off someone if I can get hold of this. I'll tell you what, I need to get someone to play me at that fucking ice hockey game you watch now. You ain't got the fucking retarded left-handed fool that you'd be dealing with me. It'd be a different game. I wouldn't show you any mercy. It'd be 11-0. I'd take that shit home.
And also, I mean, the base on it was a little bit scruffy, but it was a prototype. Yeah, the lines on the base were a bit untidy.
It's funny how they don't pick that up in pictures, though. You know, it looks all right.
No, it was well scruffy in the book. on the inside was like, well, fucked.
Well, that's why he's so angry in that face. You'd be like,
yeah, because
who scribbled in my book?
Well, it was basically looks like someone had done a really bad scrapbook of like a couple of newspapers and stuff, and they'd kind of put them around the wrong way. So it's like they come from this
to you.
No, it's like it comes from the side, so it comes from the middle.
Oh, okay.
But so like it's basically it's the wrong way around anyway. But it's a really really nice piece, really super impressive. That's me, Comic Con Asia.
Glad you didn't take it too seriously.
Up on stage, there's me meeting Manny Pacquiao, which is pretty cool.
Nice. That's a wicked picture.
Yeah, there was a few of them where there's one where we're up on stage, and that Storm, she was dressed as Storm, was cosplay. She kept photobombing me. So, yeah. And then up on the right hand side, that's Jay Sear from Halima.
Nice, man.
So
glad you're representing and wearing your colours.
Oh yeah, that's my RaddTitan baseball shirt there.
Nice.
So yeah, Manny Pacquiao was like, "Who?" I was like, "Ah, fuck off."
Now Manny Pacquiao was like, "Where'd you get that shirt, bro? I need to be getting myself a shirt like that. What is this? All this fucking stuff all down my front? I need to get like a proper."
He turned around to me and said, "Can you stop touching my shoulder, please?"
Did he?
Yeah, well, that's why I ended up a bit like that.
Oh, I love it.
This
Get your fucking hand off me. Get your fucking hand off me.
Yeah, hand off me, you fucking white beast. And what was I saying? This is then Black Bolt on Throne, and this is by, I'm trying to remember now because I just downloaded like loads of pictures. And I'm ODing on meds. So let me find. Where's Dave's post? Dave sent me this, didn't he?
For Cassie.
Stormbreakers or someone like that.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Thing is with this though, my problem is with this is just that he does sit in a throne and stuff, but the throne for me is almost a maniacal thing. I kind of like characters who are sitting on a throne, who are scheming and who are thinking. You know what I mean? He's
Icebreaker.
That's it. Icebreaker. That's it. He's just. I don't know if that's enough. I don't think if that's the character fits well enough for me. Just a personal thing.
I think it's just the problem with this is I think the throne is going to demand too much of a footprint, and it's too. Unfortunately, it's too bland for the size. I just think. Yeah. I do want to say boring.
Yeah, it is. It's what it is. It's boring. It's not. It's like, I know that it's probably based off like the Inhumans throne because he's the king and all of that. But what's it? Atlantis? Something. I've forgotten the place where it's called. But I know he's the king and everything. But I just certain characters I think shouldn't be sitting down. He's more of an action sort of fly around sort of character, and I think that's what he should look like. That's just my personal opinion. Doom, Magneto, even Magneto's quite an action-packed character himself for a throne,
Yeah. All right, so next one. So basically what happened was I did find a folder by Stanman Wong. So he's Icebreaker Studios. I did find a folder. So later on, there are quite a few pieces by him that are coming up, which are quite a lot of really, really decent pieces where they didn't post them very well. It was a bit hidden. This is by Mackie Franco, actually, these ones. And right, so here you go. So this is his Dark Side.
Yeah, where's the arm behind his back?
Yeah, it's coming up. Don't worry, chillax. These are the older ones. And then, oops. These are the newer ones. So there's that. I think the hand behind the back is working on that pose, but these are.
I like the arms down like that, where you can have the cube with the fist. I like that, and then I like the one with the motherboard on his heart, and then the one with the arm behind his back. They're the arms. That's what I like. Them ones look great. I'm digging that.
Yeah, and also
this dark side, right? This could go well. I still think he should be more in a classic suit as well, because I don't want to sound like a shit. I would rather go up against the Sideshow one than go up against the Prime one, New 52 one. I have to say that. If I was smart, if it was my project, I'd be like, I'm going classic, I'm going Kirby, I'm going all of that, and I'm going to do him the bollocks and true quarter scale this time, and with the detail in him that the character deserves. That's how I would approach this project. And Prime 1 will do that with the New 52 version. They'll make him massive and they'll put all that detail into him. And that's the one you don't really want to be going up against. I'd rather, don't get in the ring with a Mike Tyson from 1987. Get in the ring with Mike Tyson from 2017. You have a better chance.
Well, the thing is, as well, is I mean, this is quarter scale, so the Prime 1 is 1/3, isn't it?
No.
Oh no, the New 52 one isn't. No, you're right.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah,
you are right. And then this is also by them. This is they're Empire Studios. Mackie.
I like this, so this as well. I kind of like this. It's got the saying about it. I quite like it.
yeah. I did ask him, and I said because it looks like the sword sticking through the back of his leg, but it's not. I was like,
it's that angle thing, isn't it? It's Wonder Woman stuff, isn't it? So that's like the fault. It's got Cyborg's gun and the cape of Superman and Wonder Woman stuff and Flash helmet. I like that. It's cool.
All right, Mackie's sending me more pictures, which is too late now because I can't go back into the folder.
Yeah, fuck you, Mackie. So, get on time, bitch. Get your stuff before.
You missed your window, Mackie.
Step into my office, Mackie. Damn. You're late.
All right, so what else have we got here? So... Then goes up on the face. There's the eyes. These are basically the stuff that got released. So Prime 1 released the 1/3 Justice League Superman, and this exclusive sold out straight away. Sold out really quick.
It's nice, isn't it? Love the base.
Yeah, I mean, people were loving it. People are absolutely loving it.
Is this Justice League? Okay.
Yeah. Justice League version.
Does he not wear the black suit then? I haven't seen the film yet. I've got it coming, but I haven't seen it.
No. The black suit is basically from Man of Steel 2.
Okay, cool. All right.
So
that's coming in. I'll be waiting for that.
Unfortunately, Mackie, you're too late to get your picture of the hammer on the back up there now. Have to wait till next time.
Yeah.
There you go. So these are there. That's the. I know Chadman bought one of these.
It looks a bit like him, doesn't it?
He would love that. Yeah.
I'm real proud of him, man. He got his boy back. With his dog. He had he went through real tough times. And mad love to our boy Chad out there. He's one of the RaddTitan moderators, and he's a good man. He's got a good heart, man. He drove all the way to pick him for the motherfuckers that he tried to help look after his boy and let him down. So
yeah.
So we're all heart here. We're all heart. We're people, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, what you're not a people person. I'm the people person.
Yeah, I don't really agree with that. Sorry, should we refer back to the CV votes for personality? And,
yeah.
I just want to say that basically your score. Add another 1/3 to that, and that's what I got. Anyway, next one. So the Wonder Woman, and this looks really nice. Really, really nice. They showed this on the Sideshow Live, and she looks absolutely stunning. I don't really get the exclusive at all. In my opinion, is a bit like, why the fuck would you put that on anyway? But do you know what it is?
It's the dress and it's the skirt.
Yeah, it's a skirt. Yeah, so it's a bit like. So, but I just think she looks.
I can't get over that fucking face. I just think she's stunning.
Yeah,
absolutely stunning. I mean, I can see Linda Carter in there. I can see it. I don't know why I can see it, but I can. I just think, wow, what a beautiful woman. I hope they don't. I hope they don't cheap out on the fucking base. Like, I hope that shit doesn't end up looking like the Joker. The Dark Knight one. Don't do that, man. Do a good job on that base. Don't half-ass that.
Well, it looks like some kind of weird kind of mushrooms, like weird fungus.
Flames.
But
it is flames.
I know what it is. It's like flames, and then it kind of they flicker. They light and they flicker.
Yeah, I mean,
But something about it. Yeah, they could really easily be really bad.
they could be shit. It's just one of them
Yeah.
parts that instantly grabs you, as in, you know what, if they cheap out and just don't paint that right and don't use the right materials for that, it's going to look fucking shit. So I hope that I mean, the body, the pose, the action, you know, the details on. I think this is Will Harbottle's sort of stuff, and he fucking killed this dead. This is a stunner, absolute stunner.
It's phenomenal. It's beautiful.
I mean, Gary put up a post, did he, or like or a picture?
Oh, he sent me a message earlier on and sent me this big fucking paragraph about how worried he is about what he doesn't know what to do now. And I said, Gary, sell your old Wonder Woman, get rid of it, and fucking get this. Sell your what's her name? Carrie Ann Moss. Your Carrie Ann Moss version, and get this in.
Yeah, get this one. That's the advice. That's the RaddTitan advice. Check out that shit and get this new one, because this
out with the old, in with the new.
In with the new, yeah.
And there's
that face. I mean, look at that.
Stunning.
If that ain't a sexy woman, I don't know what is, boy. Black hair, light eyes. This will be absolutely criminal. I mean, look at the arse on that. Yeah.
And then they give you, and then sorry, that Superman,
man.
The Superman looks ridiculous as well.
That Superman, I'm really shit, man. I'm telling you.
I'm really, really looking forward to see what this Batman looks like.
Yeah, well, if they put half the effort in that they've done to these two, we're all fucking, we're all going to be in heaven, bro. I mean, that Superman is madness. Is that cape sculpted or is that material? Looks material from here.
Looks material. Does look material, yeah.
Good.
I think that looks phenomenal.
That's a body, isn't it? That look, both of them. Look at them two. What babies they'd make. Ooh.
And then you got the exclusive, which is the skirt, which is kind of criminal.
It adds something to it. I mean, it does.
It does actually, but
it does add.
Personally, I'd never use that. But
you wouldn't. You'd be too busy with your fucking tongue up our ass. So you know, it's for people like you that you know you can't be trusted to be left alone with a well-shaped, sculpted woman. Protects the paintwork from your dirty fucking salt beef eating tongue.
I ain't had salt beef in a long time, man. Heim. Right, what are we up to? So, skirt. Oh, this is basically Caleb Nevsand working on a Dark Knight Joker, and he's working on a new version of it.
Dude, I watched that man. I loved it, bro.
I liked it. I mean, like, I watched it and I really, really enjoyed it. There's parts of it I don't like. I mean, I think spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but I actually, it's not really a spoil, but I just think at the end when they're fighting him, it's just too easy.
I watched this deleted scene, right? And it's the Georgie scene under the thing.
Yeah.
You know, like he comes running over, you know, it's the whole scene is as it is. And you know, when he goes, what? You know, he goes, "Oh, I've got to go." And he says, "Oh, what, without your boat?" And then he goes, "Come on, kid, take it," like that, right? And then Georgie reaches him with his arm and actually just takes it really quick and then runs off and goes, "Thank you." And he's running down the street and then it's there and he's like, just like looking, you know, with his like slightly wonky eye. Yeah. And it just goes, "Shit." That's all it is. It's like gold.
I haven't seen that. That's wicked.
You have to watch it. I was sitting there watching deleted scenes. I just thought that is fucking. If they'd have done that, it's awesome. What a fucking great! It's like the whole thing as well. So it's all done like spot on. Like it's not like that shit where it's like a concept. Actually, the whole filming is done. He's just standing there with his eye all wonky to one side, like just looking dead ahead, going, "Oh fuck!" Like he's running down the street with his boat. It's absolutely gold.
I'm gonna have to watch that then. Yeah, but that guy is that's Alexander Skarsgård's brother, isn't it, Billy?
Yeah, man, 6'4", big fucker, you know, jumping out. I'm scared. He scared the children after death, that guy.
I bet he did. All right, this made me laugh. This is from Big Bad Toy Store. This is all the Street Fighter you lose USB thumb drives. They just made me laugh when I saw them.
Yeah, awesome, isn't they?
So basically, but people were complaining, saying that Ken's meant to have his hand over his head.
Yeah, that's all right. I'd take Bison. Bison's the one I want. Give me that Bison.
Yeah. but they're pretty cool. I do like those.
Yeah, they're
this is Helsing, so this is by Figurama. So if this is anything like the other pieces they got coming out, so the Trigon and the Devilman versus Amon, then this is going to be epic as fuck. Same people painting this as painting the Devilman, so really looking forward to see when it comes out. Like, I actually watched Devilman Crybaby the other day.
Are you good?
Don't do it.
All right.
It's fucking terrible. It's really bad.
All right.
Do you know do you know what I had to do? Is I watched 10 episodes of it. There's 12.
Yeah.
I've seen 11 of them now, and I haven't been bothered to go back and watch 12. But I watched 10 of them.
Right.
And then I went back and I was thinking to myself, I remember this being really good. And I went back and watched the Demon Bird.
Yeah.
The original one. And I watched it and I was like, and Colson was with me and she goes, this is much better than the one you've just been watching. I was like, yeah, it is. And this is 20 years. That Devilman is 20 years old.
Sometimes you just can't fuck with good stuff. Sometimes you've got to leave that shit alone. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
I'm saying Devilman is 20 years old.
Don't say that, man. You make me feel really old. I can't be. I've been hearing all that shit all the time. And today, this is 30 years. I'm like, what? It's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's depressing. Well, depressing when you hear that. But I mean, there's an episode, I think it's number 4, which is basically the whole episode of Demon Bird in like 15 minutes. And the actual Demon Bird original one is so much better.
Yeah.
The fight is much better. The fight is really
I have to
good.
watch it anyway. I haven't watched Devilman in time.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's on YouTube. This is just to show the edition sizes for the Iron Studios Wolverine and Weapon X. They're down at 300, so it's quite a low edition size.
Very good. Very nice, yeah.
So if you got those, congratulations. This is the Halima Carnage versus Agent Venom versus Crimson Spider, is it? I can't remember now. So that's that.
Hey.
He's got the PF at the back.
Yeah.
Looks really cool, actually. Really, really cool. The figures is the problem is
to me this. I need to see this in person. Just I don't like the dark background. I need to see this with some light. It doesn't. It all just looks a bit muddled to me.
I think the Carnage looks great, but the problem I have is I'm not really an Agent Venom fan, and I'm not really because I'm not sure if it's Crimson Spider, but I'm not a fan of him either. So if this was like a Spider-Man and a Venom and Carnage,
yeah, definitely,
that'd be really much better.
Well, the Carnage definitely looks the shit from there. It looks great. I just feel like I can't really see much of the Venom on the base. I don't know, because it's got like this grey black background. It's like when we tried to do the Deadpool on Throne with a really busy fucking towel. That was a stupid idea.
Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, it was bad day in the office, that one. Stupid us, that was.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame.
Let's review a piece that has green, blue, red, black, silver, gold. And no, let's use this Marvel towel that we've got. That's green, black, blue, red, gold. What the fuck were we thinking?
Yeah.
Should have gone into the mirror to look good, long look in it, and given ourselves a slap for being stupid.
Right. So this is the Siren. So this is the production piece Siren.
Got well that Medusa, man. This piece
really would.
Looks nice as well. This looks quite nice. It's quite hot.
Yeah, it's very hot.
A little elven woman.
Little elven beauty. Little elven minx. And then this is the kind of instructions for the art print even.
I love it.
Mega Man.
Got this bitch coming. Can't wait for this.
Right. Then this is Dizzy. So basically, there was actually the paints for that, which they wanted to show up the skirt.
Somebody was talking to you.
Yeah, well, you know, someone
you have your influences, man. You have your reach, don't you?
Well, you know, they just know how they're going to get it on the show. Show me a bit of arse's going on there. Then this is the Lucifixion printed Mobius.
Oh, sweet.
I'm not sure if I showed this last week, but I may
have. No, it's not been shown.
Okay. These are the different heads as well. I don't like that one, but that head I like.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that one. But then again, he ain't got his teeth in.
Yeah, well, it looks like an old lady chasing you down the street.
I had that in Morrison's. I had that in the supermarket. Then I had some old lady like chatting me up.
Did she?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She was asking me about this Christmas hamper and asking me to read what was in there, but she was well up for it.
I'm glad that poor woman was just asking you for assistance, and you walked out there going, "Yeah, she well wants to bang me." Poor woman.
I would have realigned her hip. No. And then this is the Lucid Fiction. This is Hela.
Ah, yeah, this will be cool.
So, sorry.
You watched Thor Ragnarok? Didn't you?
No, I didn't have time.
Oh, okay.
I was meant to watch it tonight.
I didn't see it. I need to watch it.
This is then Orco, Sideshow Collectibles are selling this today. This is Tweeterheads.
Yeah.
To go with their He-Man, Sideshow's He-Man and Skeletor. This was actually one of the pieces I saw New York Comic Con, and it really, really impressed me.
Yeah, I mean, that whole thing just looks awesome. They're making him look a bit of a badass. He always was a bit of a dickhead in the cartoon.
He was, but he does look quite a badass now.
Like it looks like
he was like really like clumsy, wasn't he?
Yeah, clumsy little fool. He was just getting away to just make more trouble than he was worth.
It's like their version of fucking Schnoff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Look at that. That's the exclusive, which is the book in his hand.
Oh, that's awesome. That just looks so cool. That with the old translucent resin thing going on there and all the purples and shit looks nuts.
Yeah. There's the spell book there.
I could even have a little read of that.
Yeah. Bit of reading. A few bits of PCS here. So this is the badge for the Judge Dredd 1/3. This was on the newsletter. There's old Anthony there with the 1/3 putting it together.
Him touching stuff.
Very hands-on.
Total hands-on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Helped on that looks nuts, doesn't it? It looks great, that.
Really, really nice, yeah.
Beastly, that.
And then you got the update of the 1/3 ladies. So you got Melina and what's the other one called? Melina and Katana.
Yeah, Katana's for the fans, I think. Yeah,
Katana's on the. And then you got the concept for the Judge Dredd there.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then just close up there of the badge. And then also they started to show some of their Conans out.
Ooh.
And this is the Warpaint one's going to be coming soon. They showed a video of it. Media looks great. And where are we? So then there's also
all right. Yeah,
I'm going to go back. So that's the regular beach version that people have, and that's with the 1/3 lady with her bits hanging out.
Actually, goes really well, and it does go, doesn't it? It looks like one of the minions that he's like. It was like the thingy that he rescues, the princess. Yeah, look at that. That's cool.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer the beach version or the war paint?
I mean, out of accuracy, I like the I like the regular, but I've got to say, for that's just sheer stunningness of it and eye catchingness is the war paint for me all the way. That war paint one looked fuck me, that looks nuts.
Yeah,
with the blood and everything on it.
And then you got the update of Jury, so that's Light Up Eye.
Sweet.
And then I don't know where this come from, but this was something about Pop Culture Shock Toy Manufacturer Log, and it had the couple of the heads on there.
Who's the dude on the left?
I was hoping you would know. I don't know.
Do you know who that is, didn't you? Is that one of the ninjas without his hat and his mask around his face?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know who that is. Trying to look. Looks like me. Is it me?
Oh, yeah. If you actually look down, I just noticed that. If you actually look down, this was on Pop Culture Shock site. I didn't realise that we're on the bottom right.
Yeah, buddy.
It's like Joe Rogan thing, and then we're on there.
That's it, man. Flying without wings, bitch.
Right. Then there was
I
just
think that Reptile, that one other one is. That can't be though, because he doesn't have. He has like clear eyes, doesn't he? Reptile.
I don't know. I'm not even going to guess.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
And then there's the human battle cat, which that battle cat is just insanity.
It's sex, man.
There's
not boys.
Thor Gunderson.
That's a beast, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
so
a
this
beast
base is massive. This is Resin Mechanics. I did start to copy Rodney's pictures, and then I realised they weren't very good.
Well,
so I kind of
picture game, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking to myself, Jesus, did I take these pictures at one point? So these are the Resin Mechanics Punisher, which have come out really, really nice. Let me try and find. There you go. These are the ones by Carlos. These are Carlos's pictures.
Carlos is in Super Lobo. Carlos.
Yeah. So
he got this in here. I bet he loves this. I ain't seen his review of this yet. Obviously, ain't up yet.
There you go. Look at that.
Yeah, man, that's madness. That looks mad.
That's two heads.
You got to get a right sort of lighting with that sort of translucent sort of skin look, man. They just under the right lighting. Fuck me, they look good.
Really nice.
Loving the pouches, the brown and the things. You know, the pouches just look crazy on that. The gun. That looks really nice. That really
super nice. This is just the update of the Rogue. I don't think we had the straight hair last time, but I can't remember.
Franco Carlissimo.
This is Franco Carlissimo sculpt, and this is David Martinez Belmontes.
Yeah,
they
could be the kings of 2018 if these pieces come out looking like this. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So this piece is going to be absolutely huge.
Looks wicked though.
Really nice. That's really nice.
Wicked, yeah, I like that one.
I like that one.
Yeah, she's hot too. Fuck, I really need to get more fussy. and fuck it, let's do it. Have them all.
Yeah. And then you got the this is the concept of Harley Quinn. I like everything about this apart from the eye, but it's based on the artwork because this is what the artwork is actually.
Whose concept for Harley Quinn is this?
I thought it was Salt and Pepper, but I don't think it is.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I thought it was Salt and Pepper, but then I'm looking at the logo on the side and I can't work out who that is.
I thought that was the logo for fucking prostate cancer, like awareness. Clearly, I'm wrong.
And the actual artwork, they actually have loads of these little dolls. So you see where it's got like the Joker there, and then on the floor it's got Batman.
Yeah.
On the actual cover, it actually has like loads of them all over the place. But again, I like everything apart from the eye. The eyes are fucked.
Yeah, because they're wonky.
But again, it's based on that artwork.
Yeah, still make her look straight. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know, especially with the amount of wonky eyes that are coming out, have came out over the last fucking 15 years. Just don't do it intentionally, for fuck's sake.
I'll just maybe make a switch out without having cockeyed, you know.
Yeah, I just think people may not. They'll be like, "Why is her eyes fucked?" You know, there's be so many people saying they messed up the eyes. Oh yeah, there's the exclusive thingy.
And it is the Sideshow Magneto, which I actually think it looks not bad. And I just want to say that I guessed the price correct. So
you did.
You know, I'm sure I win something. I try to win bragging rights or something. I don't know.
Maybe. I think you've had enough bragging rights by beating me by 50 votes somewhere. I don't know how that happened. Clearly, fucking.
Well, you know,
but
maybe it just shows. Maybe it just shows how how true the awards are. Maybe we shouldn't say that there's issues with it. But
maybe we shouldn't put too much stock in my personality. That's what I fucking think. Motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Yeah, maybe it'll make you a bit more humble.
Yeah, that's not going to help me much. But I mean,
I like the look of this. Actually, I think they've improved it, and
I like the base. The base I'm digging. With all the. I like the way it's sort of like being sort of molded and turned into sort of like some form of weapon. Like he's going to turn it into like spears and throw it at people. I just, for me, like I've said before, there's so many better ones. It's okay. It's nothing crazy. I still even think, that maybe you know, 750. I still think it's probably too high. Still think it's about probably maybe $100 too high.
It is quite high. Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, it is a payment plan available. Magneto, it's in red and purple colors. It's got the Sentinel base. So it will fit in with other X-Men that you may own. Somebody may own a few other X-Men pieces with the Sentinel stuff going on.
It's to match that Wolverine, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, let's think bigger than that. You know, let's think beyond that. There's other Sentinel parts. There's other Sentinel part characters that people have. So maybe, you know, that'll be cool for them as well, you know? So, yeah, it's definitely better than what it was. That's for sure.
Right. Sorry, the way we're doing the...
Should announce an edition size, though. I still don't agree that they don't.
Well, I thought that that's what they were going to do with the Wolverine and this. I thought that the way that they were doing the, you know, the Iron Man, the Thanos, I thought that was going to be like a theme, and I think that's maybe what they should have done. I mean, maybe they should have done the edition size with the exclusives, get all the collectors in, and then, you know, then do what they want to do with the collector's edition.
Well, that would be smart. Do you not think, Alex? That would have been actually the right thing.
I think it would be. Because then what will happen is then, you know, the collectors who have the exclusive will be happy, and then they'll be generating hype. For Sideshow, I can't believe I got this, blah blah, and then that will generate interest for the other people who, you know, just go and settle for the regular. But I don't know. Anyway, as I say, unfortunately, the way we're doing this chat today is I one of my monitors are down, so I can't see all the comments that are coming through. So,
you're fired.
Well, maybe you should get some fucking tech in your fucking house. Just do some fucking tech support, motherfucker. All right, that's the regular head there. That's the dimensions.
Yeah, don't put too much stock into that shit, because my Thanos ain't nowhere near the dimensions that they say it is either.
Yeah. All right, so this is then this folder I found with Icebreaker Studios. So this is Starman Wong. And this is the Iron Spider he's worked on, which I think looks pretty good. You know, quite impressed with this.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
So you got that, and you got texture in there, and it's got over a big kind of arc reactor.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah,
I don't know much.
Yeah, but the Iron Spider-Man suit was designed by Stark.
Tony Stark. Yeah,
I think maybe that's part of their, you know, the fucking gaff or something that he's Tony Stark's place when he takes the suit.
So again, I mean, I think this looks pretty decent actually. I quite like the look of
this.
I think
it looks cool.
Pretty low edition size as well. I think it's like 25.
Shit.
Yeah. Then you got an Archangel.
Yeah, that looks wicked. Look, X-Force version.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the X-Force version. The other one. That's the version I'd like.
Then you got the unmasked heads.
Yeah, they got a few, in they? Yeah, look, they got a few different heads. Looks great.
And then this round.
Yeah.
Death mask.
Yeah, the harbinger of death, innit?
Yeah. Then you got Agent Venom. Again, I'm not really a fan of the Flash. It's a Flash Thompson, so I'm not really a fan of it.
That doesn't do anything to me either yet.
And then there's the Black Heart one I told you about.
Fuck yeah, that looks cool.
That looks well nice. That
looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, that Black Heart looks really, really good. I like the look of that.
Yeah, he was wicked. I remember him.
I think what they're doing as well is, I think it was Stanman Wong who was doing certain pieces in 1/4 and in 1/6 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was doing both.
It's a good idea.
Scales.
Certainly with characters like this that have not been done yet in either form, so that's great.
What I'm going to do is they call it like 1/4, and then they call it Bowen scale. Agent Venom. Then you got the Hydra Man.
Looks like Sandman.
Oh well, yeah, he's quite a similar looking guy.
I mean, like, you know, like the head and the body, the shape and stuff.
Yeah,
does look cool though. I mean, definitely would look amazing. That sort of mixed, you know, clear resin sort of job in with a proper body like that, a proper painted body.
Yeah.
Cool. that magic?
You got Magic with the X-Men base.
It's cool.
Then you got the Medusa as well, which
I've seen that a few times. I think that Medusa. I think I've seen that a few times.
There's another whole image of it. It looks more like a kind of like a Sobe art piece. Her hair's got like a creature, but I think that's later on. Then you've got the Superior Spider-Man, which is actually when Dr. Octopus becomes Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool as well.
Cool looking. It's definitely cool looking.
Looks great there.
Yeah, it really does. Off the top, the base as well, with the webbing and stuff. That's wicked.
Yeah. And then that's the kind of Sobe art style of the Medusa.
That's probably why I don't like it. Oh, I like that. Busy. That looks
Sentry.
crazy. That looks wicked.
Yeah.
No, I like that. That's nice.
Yeah. That's the other images of it there. Then you got Shocker.
Yeah, man. That's cool.
Well, classic.
Totally. Love it.
And then there's the base with all the gold and
it's like a vault, isn't it? It's like a vault lid with all the gold and all the everything all over it.
It's Wolverine.
Don't like that.
Not a fan of the artwork. It's true to the artwork, but I'm not a fan of the artwork.
No, that's not for me. It all just looks a bit narrow, like they didn't want to like go over a certain size.
Yeah, and then that's his projects there.
Yeah, Ronan, man. Love the Ronan. There's a few really decent ones in that mix.
Well, there's the Onslaught as well.
And Krang is up there as well, man. And Domino.
Yeah.
That's some good shit, man. That's some really good.
Who's that? Who's that on the bottom right?
I don't know.
Looks like Nimrod. Nimrod.
Yeah, it could be, but Nimrod's like, I think he's silver. So unless it's just like the actual concept and it's not coloured. Is it Nimrod silver, like a silver?
Yeah, well, it's like white, yeah. This is the Statics Crow.
This looks wicked as
well.
This
is the comic book head. I'm not a fan of the comic. This is the movie head. I love this one.
Yeah, that's the one, mate. Fucking wicked.
That looks the shit.
It does.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's a little bit special, that.
That looks really nice.
Oh, boy, Eric Draven.
Yeah. Well, they're remaking it with Jason Momoa, which I don't think is a very good casting.
Yeah, we'll see how he. I mean, he's not. You know, that's the whole point. I didn't think he should look too. I don't know how big he'll be and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, originally it was going to be Luke Jones, and I think that's a better casting. But that's the comic book head. I'm not a fan of the comic book head.
But it's drastic. It's a drastic enough change, which I like.
Yeah.
Provided that the heads are different enough, you know, in photos you always sort of lean one way, and when it's looking in hand,
are they looking different directions?
Yeah, he's looking towards the right. No, not really.
I don't know.
No, not really.
I do. I really like that. And apparently, that what they did is I was speaking to one of the guys, and they went to a company that make. They actually make the small scale guitars. And instead of having the factory make them, they just went to a company who make them. So it would be better than actually doing it themselves.
Brilliant idea.
Go to someone who already knows how to do it. So yeah, you actually see the strings on there as well.
It just looks quality, bro. It really does. I think it looks fucking class.
All right, so. There we go, and I'm back.
Hey, handsome.
Well, not really. My hair's a bit fucked. It's like sleeping all day. So there we go. So we did that. There we go. Just making sure that all the comments. Again, I mean. Oh, the guitars are actually real wood and metal. And apparently Vasrod said, yes, I was right. It was Nimrod.
Ah, good boy. I'm glad you're here.
Icebreaker Designs.
Hey, Pop. Hey, Poppy.
So, right. That's that.
Coming in.
That's that. Just trying to find
Oi.
the Facebook one.
Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. There you are. Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him. He's like asthmatic.
Look, watch. You see me, look.
Wait.
He's such a little lunatic. Look. What are you doing? What are you looking at? Maniac fucking dog.
All right. What I'll do then is, yep, we'll finish up there. Are we done?
Where's the comments, bitch?
I'm just going through them now, but then, oh yeah, so there's the statics. Oh, okay, Rob's talking about a few other projects. So, statics. Oof.
Sorry.
Right. Here we go. Don't know if I can do it this way. So if I go back.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, no, it's just there's a piece someone was
Trying to share you.
Yeah, can you see that?
Oh yeah.
The same company that do the Crow, and this is the Wolf and Cub.
Ah. Is it a Wolverine?
Yeah, it's like an old sort of Shogun style.
Ah, cool, man. That's different.
So you have the switch outs to make it like look more like a kind of Ronin.
Yeah.
And then like change that to be the Wolverine as well.
I like that, man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Really cool. That's court scale as well.
It's a different concept. I like that.
Yeah. So that's cool. I can't get back onto the Facebook one.
So you lost them. You lost all our comments.
No. The Facebook ones stay. Oh, here we go. I got them. Facebook ones actually stay. The YouTube ones go.
Ah, dagnam it! I have to respond to them myself in private.
Yeah. So yeah, they're talking about the Dark Side has been edited, so his hands behind his back now. But I think that's a switch out. But I've got the picture, so let me show that one. Otherwise, Mackie Franco. Yeah. So the pose for so they had the pose then for
man.
Dark Side is more like that, where he's got his hand behind his back.
That's what you want. That's classic Dark Side. That's what you want.
Okay.
Yes, it makes me happier.
Okay, you feel better now.
Yeah.
So other than that, I'm going to go now because I want to go to sleep.
All right. So no, we're not going. We're not going through any Facebook comments then, no.
Well, I can't scroll through them for some reason.
Okay.
They're a bit shit the way they're done. And then if I start clicking on it, if I click on it on my computer, I can't shut you up, and you start it starts repeating what we're talking.
Don't worry. We'll have to make sure your screen's up and running next time better, so we can communicate with the people, man.
Yeah.
I don't like it where you can't chat to the people.
What are they talking about now? Cleanser or stop bullying. What I can see is Fork Anderson keep on saying cleanse
collection.
Cleanse it. No. So it's Rickshaw. Sorry, cleanse it. Rickshaw. Cleanse your house of filth.
Cleanse your collection. Yeah, that's the Gunderson line, isn't it? Cleansing, because he's about getting rid of average pieces, not accepting anything other than great work.
Got your dog's one going off on that one there.
Wondering what are you up to? Look. See? Says, how long are you going to be, man? You know what I mean? You're not talking about the old.
All right, let's go then. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Been awesome. Thank you. And I'll let you know the kind of progress on if I actually do get a new job or not, or if I just keep on getting.
Nobody cares about your damn job, bitch. Just get back on here next week, and we'll catch up with everyone then.
Well, it depends if I'm going to get flown around the world.
Can you see me all right?
No, you're gone now.
Dagnammit.
It's good. I like it. All we can hear is your fucking asthmatic dog. And
Well, I'll see you all later.
all right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And yeah, the usual. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Sharing is caring.
Be lucky.
All right.
Stay happy.
Be lucky.
Stay cheery.
Bye-bye.